Yeah. Ayo.
So initial thoughts on the first listen of Igor. Do you want to start off like with what you're feeling, or?
No, you go first. I gotta think. Like
For sure.
I'm still like in, like
Yeah, you're still in awe right now.
like okay, no, I'll just go in. I feel like he took so many different steps from Cherry Bomb and Cherry Bomb was overlooked. Cherry Bomb was
overhated too.
Cherry Bomb was probably his most choreographed album, and it was the most beautiful. If you just went on a drive, like I would drive down like Faz Canyon and just like listen to that album, 2-seater.
Yeah,
like that is like the most beautiful song to listen to with the windows down on the summertime. Flower Boy opened him up more, and then he just combined both of them into this album.
I feel
so
that.
like it's more of like showing the sensitive side of him, like even more so than
Flower Boy did.
Flower Boy did, because Flower Boy was more like he was hiding behind something, but this seems to be more like why are you using me? Like, are you okay? Like, I don't love you anymore. Like, it's not like I ain't got time. Like,
yeah, it's nothing like that. But that makes sense with what you're saying. Like, those songs could be self-reflective. Like,
right. And then in A Boy Is a Gun, he said,
yeah.
"You're my favorite garçon again."
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like I didn't catch any other like liking a guy, but he just referenced another guy. So like that throws the question: like, was he dating a guy and then something went wrong, so he went back to girls, or vice versa? Or
right,
like,
yeah.
Because
like, he did say he's currently looking for 95 Leo.
Yeah.
No, but
White Boys since 2004.
Exactly. So. Shout out to I Ain't Got Time. That track is still just so crazy. But
What's Good is still my favorite song on that.
Yeah, What's Good?
I'm gonna bump that on the way home right now.
My favorite artist, he's up there with Gambino. Pharrell just had to come and grace that final closing song, and
yeah, you were questioning how it was going to end.
Yeah,
that his biggest inspiration is going to close out
because that's such a Pharrell like record. Pharrell would totally do something like that, like all the records he did with Daft Punk on Random Access Memories.
I have to re-listen to Kanye's verse because I don't even know if he spit anything of
listening to. Right, yeah.
I feel like he just walked in on Tyler's like recording and was like, "Hey,
I want in on this."
was like, "All right," and then like dipped.
It kind of sounds like the vocals from the Cherry Bomb documentary when he was going over his verse for Smuckers.
Right, and then he's like, "Oh," and then Wayne like killed it. And he's like, "I need to redo this thing," and he like threw it away.
That Wayne verse on Smuckers, and again, like Tyler being the artist, the caliber artist that he is. He asked Wayne, like, yo, give me, like, some drought vibes on the verse. And Wayne was like, I got you. Watch this.
Like, Earthquake will probably be on radio.
100%.
Because Cardi.
Yeah.
Like, that'll, like, propel it to be on radio, and then people will like it more, hopefully.
I remember he quote tweeted some troll on Twitter where some dude was like, oh, Tyler, the Creator, fell off. And it was after Flower Boy, like, had gotten Grammy nominated. And he quoted it like, I'm the most famous I've ever been. What are you talking about? I was like, yeah, like, this dude has only risen in his career. We haven't seen, I don't think we'll ever have that conversation of, oh, did Tyler the Creator fall off? Because this type of artistry, you can't really fall off per se. Like, I don't think they'll have that conversation about either Pharrell or Kevin Abstract or anybody that creates this type of music. And it's not just hip hop, but it's like, it's just music. Like, you can't really put a genre on it.
And he went even further and did a score for animation.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. And then Pharrell did the music for Despicable Me, all the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in this realm of artistry and creation, you don't have that, they fell off conversation.
I'm just really pissed because he never fucking released that Wolf movie. He showed one clip of it, that would have been dope. But anyway, like, that's what, like 6 years ago that he was
that. And I have to say this because, like, I saw so many tweets about this album before it dropped that just really pissed me off. And I've been saying this about how fans consume music and how fans go about music that they're excited for. And I say excited for with quotations because, fans are just so picky and judgmental before they even get the music. And I saw
everybody hopped on Flower Boy because they loved it, or they liked See You Again.
Exactly.
Or November or something.
Didn't even listen. Like, Forward is one of the hardest songs on there.
Yeah, and that's what it starts with.
Like, that's how we start the album?
Yeah.
Like, shout out Rex, Orange County, by the way. Fucking killed it. And, everybody was on the hype for Who Dat Boy, 911, and See You Again. And they didn't...
See You Again was insane.
Yeah. Like,
I've never seen that many people listen to
Yeah,
Tyler.
exactly. Since Yonkers, really.
Yeah,
Like,
I hated Yonkers when it came out too. Like,
yeah, Yonkers scared the hell out of me when it came out. No, but yeah, like what I was getting to with, you know, how fans consume music, you know, I saw a tweet that just really made me mad where someone was like, I need this to be angry Tyler. I'm sick of this Boy Joy shit. I'm like, okay, then just stick to fucking Bastard and Goblin then.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
It's the same deal with the Logic fans, with the Weeknd fans, with anybody that just holds artists.
Sticks to it.
Yeah, like they
Eminem kind of stick to it,
right,
so to speak. Like, he still has the same style, but he finally like realized like you can't say that shit anymore.
You can't do that. The Logic fans are notorious for it because they all want another Under Pressure, and it's like you're not gonna get an Under Pressure 2.
Yeah,
like you're not getting that, and that's not even my favorite Logic album at all. I thought True Story was way better, but you know,
Fade Away is my favorite song.
Exactly, Fade Away, Lord willing. But y'all want Under Pressure, like...
Yeah, Fade Away is the one song I will bump and, like, I will punch somebody in the face when that song goes on.
But again, like, that's my thing. Like, the way that people listen to music now just saddens me because... it's closed-minded, it's judgmental, and it's not open whatsoever.
Yeah, I want this and this. If I don't
it's
get
not
this,
that, then keep it.
I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, like, okay, then just stick to that. Like, the Weeknd fans are notorious for it, too. If all you want is another trilogy, just listen to Trilogy. And it's funny because...
never happening.
It's never happening again. And it's funny because those Trilogy fans don't even know the names of the 3 mixtapes that make up their beloved trilogy. Yeah. Like, if you were
House of Balloons is one of my favorites.
Hello!
Yeah.
Hello! One of the best debut projects ever.
Yeah.
But, you know... Trilogy fans only know Trilogy. They don't know House of Balloons, Thursday, and Echoes of Silence. They don't know that is the trilogy. They just know it as Trilogy.
And people don't even listen to Kissland.
That's what I'm saying. And Kissland is a classic.
Yeah.
But y'all want Trilogy. Y'all don't even know what the trilogy is made of, but that's the one you want.
Beauty Behind the Madness was pretty dope, though. That was amazing.
I think all of his albums are crazy.
Yeah, they're all great.
Like, they all have their own story. And so as soon as he gets back to, you know, type of broken-hearted type stuff, would call out my name. They're like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And then they did the same thing to Bryson Tiller. Oh, somebody break his heart so we can get them. That's the thing. Like, we're given what we're given. Like, we have no say in what we get. You know, we can either choose how we feel. We can really just choose how we feel about it. I just don't like how fans have become more ungrateful as the years have come on. Like, if you only want a certain album, if you want a certain sound, just listen to that album only. Save yourself the disappointment. So I say all that to say, and you know, this is going to be really, really long, and I'm sorry, but hey, y'all have watched longer videos before. I feel like this album won't be appreciated till like 2 years later down the line, maybe even longer.
I don't even think at all. I think it's going to be like another cherry bomb that people are going to overlook it. Unless you like truly like Tyler, like if you value Cherry Bomb and Cherry Bomb's one of your top favorites, I've gone on Twitter and looked at people like ranking his like past 5 albums, 6 albums, and people keep putting like Cherry Bomb towards the end, and people keep putting Goblin at number 1 or 2. I'm just like mine's Wolf. I think Flower Boy is my second, honestly, and then it's Cherry Bomb.
So that's the top 3.
And then Bastard and Goblin.
Nice.
Goblin's my last.
Well, yeah, because he himself hates Goblin.
He hates Goblin, but like Burger's my favorite song on that, or Nightmare and stuff like. But Bastard is just like so lyrically genius, like, and it's the first time I heard 7. My bass was so turned up that I was just like, did he even rap? Like I didn't hear a single word.
7's crazy.
And it took me like
VHS.
It took me like 2 weeks to like actually. Or wheel, like
wheels,
VCR.
I don't want to play you. I just want to take you.
See, like we can't even say those words because people are gonna get offended.
Yeah. Different times, but again, like even him creating all of the characters, Dr. TC and Wolf being a whole character, and you know, Meet at Lake,
Sam.
That whole thing, Sam. You know, I feel like, you know, because so many people went into this album with expectations, like they want that angry radical shit. They're not gonna vibe with it. They're not gonna want to listen to it, or they're not gonna be open to what he's doing now.
See, but those fans that want angry Tyler haven't seen him grow. They're stuck fixated on the Yonkers shit,
Tron Cat, Nightmare, and
all that. Like, that's great. Like I love all those songs. I bump it 24/7, but it's just.
I mean, even the way he starts Nightmare.
27 now. He's not that same ignorant 17-year-old that dropped Bastard.
Exactly. That's the thing.
He matured. He changed his name from Buck Tyler on Twitter to Tyler Crazy.
Exactly. And people were mad about that.
When he did that, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's real
I'm
now.
staying because this is not.
It's real now.
This is not the Tyler I grew up like listening to.
And
like,
I feel like
it's weird.
a lot of his fans didn't get that. And a lot of his fans, I don't want to say it, but like a lot of his fans I feel like are just angsty teens that are like trying to rebel against their parents and be edgy. Like you remember the kid that was at the New Year's show that was like, oh my god, Yonkers is my favorite song, and he brought his dad to the show.
Yeah, that was weird as fuck.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Or you just watch all the kids that like at Flognon now. It's either like these kids that are wearing all the like fanny packs over their chest, wearing like
even
Supreme. Everybody's rocking Supreme, like rocking all the golf wing Vans.
Like you went to Flognon last year,
and
the crowd is very different from.
It's weird. Like the first year you and I went, like. Yeah. We raged the whole day.
Yeah,
like,
even to Pharrell.
It was a one
kids were moshing to Pharrell. Are you kidding me? Like, what?
Yeah, it was what was that, like the first band that we got there, what was that band? I don't even think we knew them.
No, we didn't.
There was nobody in the crowd. We just started fucking moshing.
Yeah, everyone was going crazy.
In our group of 6, and we were all wearing those green backpacks.
Yeah, from the VIP. and then fucking Action Bronson came up and performed. Yeah, and then the year after, I think, was Snoop Dogg in the Dog Pound.
I was so burnt by the end of the day that I just stayed in the back for Snoop. I couldn't.
Snoop was so much fun. Yeah. But again, like, with the new fame and with the new audience, I just feel like, you know, it's going to be hard for people to digest this because these new fans don't know about old Tyler, and old Tyler fans don't want new Tyler. So it's this weird
he brought
pocket.
Cherry Bomb, the album that nobody cared about.
Which was like the mesh of mature Tyler and what they grew up on.
And then he threw with Flower Boy, with everybody loved.
Exactly.
So I don't know if people are going to be like, oh, this is like Cherry Bomb and Flower Boy. I like it. Maybe I'm going to go listen to Cherry Bomb. Yeah. And then maybe that'll dig deeper into Wolf and Goblin and Bastard. Or it's going to completely turn them away.
It's different.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's... Like all, I think all the fans like just want to be fans. Yeah. To say they're fans, but.
And see, that's the other thing. Like I feel like that's kind of happening now with Brockhampton too. Like I love Brockhampton. Don't get me wrong. Like going to their concert was like incredible. Yeah. Like I loved their show. But I feel like a lot of people are now, you know, they saw the hype. They saw that people were talking about them 24/7. And now they only got with the music just so they could get likes and retweets when they talk about them. Yeah. And so I feel like
they fell off, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah. Like Saturation 3, I did not like.
Really?
Yeah. I got bored of that. Saturation 1, that was the only one.
Saturation 2 was my favorite, but...
Wait, which one was the one with gold?
That was Saturation 1.
One?
That one has Heat, Gold,
Yeah,
Boys.
That was my favorite one.
What was the other one I liked? Trip. Today I'ma be whoever I wanna be. Yeah, that shit was hard. Yeah, no. Personally, I really love the progression from 1 to 3, and then I liked how different Iridescence was, because shit like District reminded me of shit like Radicals. You know what I mean? But again, with them getting that #1 album and 1997 Truman and 1998 Wildfire, like all the shit they were dropping, I felt like. They were getting those fans that only wanted to be fans that say they're fans. You know what I mean?
And they were all those like grungy Tyler fans that only like
Goblin and
shit like
shit like that. So because they were getting weird, off-putting alternative hip hop type shit, they clinged to that like with no regard.
Right.
And so like it's going back to again to like blend the points. Going back to how you saying you were the only person that was a fan of Tyler. That was me pretty much all of high school. Being a fan of Childish Gambino. Now, shout out to Matt Pell once again, because you put me on to the dude. Being the only person that was into Gambino when everybody else was on, like, Take Care and, and y'all know I love Drake, but even when everybody was on Take Care and they were on, DJ Khaled's hits at the time, like, everybody was onto the popular shit, but here's this guy who is a nerd like me and feels alone like me. Like, everything he was talking about was speaking to me. Like, right. Everything, all this shine, Freaks and Geeks, Outside, Firefly, like the whole Camp album I felt like was a biography.
I haven't heard that album in years.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
And then everything I went through in 2013, before all the hell I went through in 2016, was pretty much read back to me and because of the internet. And once again, I was like slapped in the face with an album that was just so relatable for me and what I was going through at the time. So That's when
the
Tyler
internet did not get enough hype.
Yeah, not at all.
Only 3005, I think, was the one.
The biggest single.
And the other guys, I think.
Other Worst Guys with Chance.
Worst Guys, yeah.
And then World Star blew up because it was catchy, but again, like, it didn't get the respect it deserved till years later, till he became Childish Gambino.
Sweatpants is nice.
Exactly. Sweatpants is incredible.
Yeah,
I love Shadows too. Ooh,
that whole album is great.
Because the internet is just a classic.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like because there are so many bandwagon or I'm a fan of Tyler to get likes and retweets fans that are coming out now and saying all this shit about, old Tyler when they never listened to old Tyler. Even though I loved this album, and 2019 has been a very, I want to say,
weird.
It's been a weird year, but it's also been like a disconnected year.
Yeah.
Because a lot of music has been dropped and forgotten about. I want to say there's maybe like 5 albums.
Comethazine.
Shout out to Comethazine. The Walk remix with A$AP. Oh, walk around like that, nigga.
Yeah,
so
Comethazine's fire.
He's dope. He's dope. He's fun. But again, like I'm sad that so much music has been forgettable this year. Like a lot of people.
I'm afraid that IGOR might. It depends what he can do with it.
See, I don't feel like IGOR's gonna be forgotten. I just feel like it's not gonna be appreciated.
If he does enough with like film wise to get people's attention, then it might work out.
Because like Flower Boy didn't get many videos. Just to see you again video.
Yeah, there were a few others that were supposed to get made.
Who Dat Boy and the 911 mashup video, but I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think he really only made 2 videos for Flower Boy.
I still love the Jamba music video. That little.
Oh yeah, the little insert.
Yeah. Oh, that was dope.
Jamba was hard, but again, because even people were. I remember when Formspring was a thing. I'm throwing it even further back. He was talking about the album on there. He's like, yo, this is not going to be what Goblin was. Like, I've got money now. I'm doing well. I'm living my best life. Before living my best life was a phrase. I'm doing well in life. And that's what this album is going to reflect. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And so I feel like because he posted what he posted about the album before, and he wanted people to go into it with, an open mind, but also with the thoughts like, yo, this is not Flower Boy, this is not Cherry Bomb, this is not Goblin, this is not Wolf, this is not Bastard.
This is me.
This is IGOR. This is me now in this point in my life. Jump into this album with no expectations, just listen to it. Like, if you're not gonna do that, then don't listen to the album. And I feel like so many people, like I said earlier, are just so ungrateful when they're given music, because the artists don't have to do nothing. Like a lot of these artists aren't doing anything, they're just being legends. Like Slash, I think is touring, but he doesn't have to. All the stuff
all that they don't have to.
They don't have to do nothing.
No, they just want.
It's the same deal with actors. Jim Carrey and Eddie Murphy. People are like, oh, what are they up to now? Counting their money, living their lives, watching the world go by. They don't have to do anything else. Eddie Murphy doesn't have to make another movie for as long as he lives. Same deal with Jim Carrey. Same deal with Adam Sandler. Same deal with Will Ferrell. The list goes on.
Will Ferrell better make another movie.
Yeah. I want him to. I want him to.
Brothers 2 better be a thing.
They've already made their mark. So whenever they choose to do something, regardless if we like it or not, we should be grateful that they're still giving in this point in their lives. So I feel like we got to treat that same, we have to have that same energy for artists like Tyler, for artists like The Weeknd. And, even though, people saw my Logic thing and, they know I'm very disappointed with what he's doing, I'm still grateful he's still active. Like, regardless how I feel about Confessions and Young Sinatra 4, I still praise the attempt, and I still talk about what I like from the previous work. I don't hold him to Incredible True Story, just the same way I don't hold Wayne to the Carter 3, or the same way I don't hold Drake to anything before, what he's doing now. Plus, Views is still my favorite album, but I still look for Drake's music. I still check for what he does. I still check for Tyler's music. Like, when he announced IGOR, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be crazy. Exactly. This is the moment. So, because I know we've been talking forever, you had your rankings. Let me just do the whole thing, actually. I think I would say Wolf, Flower Boy, IGOR, Cherry Bomb, Bastard, and then Goblin.
I think that's mine, too.
Yeah?
I'm debating whether I want Cherry Bomb in front or behind IGOR. I can't base it off of one time of listening to IGOR, because every time I listen to the song, it's a different riff, a different line that he says that will catch me and just be hooked.
Yeah, and
so now IGOR is better than Cherry Bomb, but it depends how. It feels in a week.
Because I'm saying there wasn't a record like Death Camp on IGOR.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Even though Igor's theme was fire,
yeah,
it didn't slap us in the face like how Death Can.
it wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna bring you in right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing I loved about Forward so much, which is why Flower Boy is my second. But honestly, I'm liking Flower Boy a little more than Wolf, only because I'm relating to it more and I'm feeling the music a little more because I feel like it's composed.
Right. Oh, it's way more beautiful.
Even though there's a story in Wolf.
Oh yeah.
I think Flower Boy was, more maturely and meticulously crafted. I feel like because this album is so different, but another evolution for him musically. It's gonna take a while for people to like get around to, but I just think it's another evolution in his already illustrious career.
And then another thing that like I feel like we touched on a lot was like fan wise, like it doesn't matter whether you're an old fan, new fan.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a fan, you're a fan. Like
yeah.
People on Twitter fight all the time, or like even like at Flogging, I've heard people like, I've liked him since 2011, or like who cares like how long you like
exactly.
If Igor is the first album you've ever heard of Tyler and you become a fan, you listen to everything else and you stay a fan, or you don't and you only like one album. If you like an album, I'd rather you tell me you liked one album than say like Tyler's trash or
or act like you care about the other albums.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't like. Like again, like you said, a fan is a fan regardless, but I don't like the people that so like if you threw a line at them, they would, that album's from, like, I don't like those kind of fans.
Yeah.
Like, you're clearly here, Flogged On, for your Instagram. You're clearly just talking about Tyler for likes and retweets on Twitter.
Yeah. Like I do VIP every year. I stay in the main crowd because I like getting to the front and moshing with people.
Exactly. It's
like
about
the VIP
experience.
section is all on their phones, just like relaxing. I'm like, I want to throw bows. I want my lip to bleed by the end of the night. Like I want to be in pain.
Yeah. If you trying to party with my man over here, that's all y'all.
Yeah, like I'll get to the front. It's easy to get to the front when I'm 6'3". Like that's not the hard part.
Exactly.
But like I'm not here to like be on my like.
I'm not here for my rep.
I'll take like 2 or 3 videos for the whole day, and besides like just like little snippets or like pictures like with your friends. Besides that, put your phone away. Just like. I'm gonna bring like a squirt gun and like at Flog now, like if people have their phone up, I'm just gonna squirt their gun, their phone. Like put your phone away, like enjoy today right now. Like
shout out. Oh, I love that song. Overall, I think Igor. I mean, again, I hate that. I know people are gonna. This isn't the Tyler that I wanted. Okay, then just listen to the Tyler.
I think it's like a beautiful clusterfuck. Like, it's not a scum fuck. It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I agree. And again. You know Tyler, that you'll get that reference.
Yeah.
So, I love the beauty of Igor. This is definitely one of my favorite albums so far this year. I definitely am going to run this back over and over again. And I just got to salute this man, Tyler, the creator, man, because you just continue to evolve and just... You kill it every time. I've yet to be disappointed by this man.
Yeah, there's not a song that I'm like, nah.
Yeah, there's no song where I was like, okay, I like this more than the other one, or I didn't like that one at all. You'll see that with the Logic video once I post that. But again, it's a different situation because it's a different artist. But more than anything, I'm just glad that we got this. I'm just glad that we got this piece of art for right now, and we can enjoy it today, tomorrow, forever, however long we're here.
And if you didn't like it, 2 years from now, another album. He never disappoints. It's always 2 years.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it, just shut up and move on.
You're right too. Because Flower Boy was in 2017.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Change on 2015. Wolf 2000. It's literally every
2 years.
It's always around April or May.
I really feel like, and I still feel like this. I feel like Tyler and Miguel had the best albums of 2017. I feel like Flower Boy and War and Leisure were the best albums that came out that year.
Damn, I forgot about
War and Leisure. And then we got the Saturation trilogy that year too. All three albums that year. But again, the 2 most perfect albums that I still listen to from start to finish, Flower Boy and War and Leisure. And I've been telling people on this channel, like...
I listen to IDK.
IDK is crazy.
Man. He's like one of the most humble dudes, too. He gave me free tickets to the show.
Word!
He called me out. I've seen him 3 times, and each time he like makes eye contact with me. He's like, I see you, homeboy, don't worry. I'm just like, alright. Like,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
I would say like the 2 rappers that I slept on, that I'm really waking up on now, IDK and YB and Cordae.
Yeah.
Because YB and Cordae, he killed his feature on the Logic album, but he can really rap.
I can't wait for IDK's album.
Yeah, IDK's album gonna be crazy, and I think YBN's dropping too.
Yeah,
He might be.
so.
Just to wrap everything up, because this video is already too long. I'm definitely going to split this up in 2 parts.
Yeah.
One part's going to be the video, second part's going to be the review. First and foremost, I just want to thank Tyler for coming out, because I haven't seen you in a while, and...
It's been like, I think a year and a half.
Yeah.
I think two Flognaws ago.
Yeah, because we went to this one. This was
17 or
16.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, this was 2016. Wayne and Schoolboy.
That was not the last year. Didn't you go the year after?
I did go to 2017.
Yeah.
We went together. Anyways, thank you so much for Tyler for coming through. All his links and info are going to be in the description below. You can check him out on everything. You can follow me on any and everything. Whatever your heart desires, whatever you want to do is up to you. So, yeah, IGOR is going to be in the description. Cop that. If you want to chat about it in the comments, you can. If you want to DM either of us, you can. We can talk about the album here, there, anywhere. I ain't even trying to rap. This is how it's coming out. But yeah, shout out to Tyler. IGOR's crazy. I think one of the best drops so far, and one of the most creative drops too. Because I still haven't checked out Kevin Abstract's album yet, but I'm looking forward to that. But thank you so much for watching. I'm definitely gonna make this part 2. So thanks for watching both parts. If you did, like, share, subscribe, the whole 9. You know the bitch. You know what it is. That's Tyler, not the creator, but he's still TC.
Yes, sir.
Another thing. TC, the creator, TC, right here in the flesh. And I'm just Gio, Jared O'Brien. Thank you so much for watching the Tune Up. That's it for the episode. That's it for the video. We done. Hasta la vista. And I'll see you in the next one.